Hi friends, let's talk about 10 things you can do to ensure you're protected from termites. We'll cover 10 things you can do to make sure your current or future home in Georgia is protected. Welcome back. As always, I'm your favorite YouTubing North Atlanta realtor, Carla Eisel. Here in the state of Georgia, there are 3 termite species: the eastern subterranean termite, the Formosan termite, and the drywood termite. Of these species, the eastern subterranean termite is the most common type of termite found here in the North Atlanta area. The Formosan termite is the most aggressive type of termite in Georgia. I mean really aggressive. They will even chew through electrical wiring. Yikes! And last but not least, the drywood termite. But it's rarely found in the metro Atlanta area. I have to tell you, in the making of this video, I took one for the team, scouring through pages of B-roll of beetles and other creepy crawlers to find these pictures of pesky termites to make this video informative to watch. Oof, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. Before moving to Alpharetta, Georgia, I lived in Florida, so I know how destructive termites can be and the importance of protecting your home. I know it's a big concern, and it should be. But the good news is that subterranean termites are a treatable pest, and prevention is key. Once you learn how to monitor your home for signs of termite activity, you'll be just fine. So let's get started and talk about 10 things you can do to ensure your Georgia home is safe. Number 1, obtain a wood-destroying insect inspection. It's way easier to say, get a termite inspection. It's really important that you get a wood-destroying insect inspection before you purchase a home in Georgia. The termite inspection will be performed during your due diligence period. The company we use for home inspection includes a complimentary termite inspection, so there's no reason to not have it done. After the termite inspection is complete, the inspector will deliver the results on an easy-to-read, standardized report from the Georgia Department of Agriculture. This report will state if there is an active infestation or any evidence of a prior infestation. Even if the seller states the home already has a termite guarantee, you don't want to forgo a termite inspection. The termite inspection will also identify conditions conducive to an infestation, as well as other wood-destroying insects, in addition to the subterranean termites, such as powder post beetles, wood-boring beetles, and drywood termites. I know, that's really gross, but be sure to have an inspection done and negotiate to have any infestations remedied quickly, either by the seller, before closing, or by you right after closing on the home. Number 2, have an active termite warranty. If the home you're hoping to buy already has an active infestation, I recommend you ask the seller to remedy it and have them provide a 1-year transferable termite warranty. This will help to protect you if the infestation isn't properly treated or if the home is infested again over the course of that year. I also recommend that you renew this warranty every single year. Termite infestations can be expensive to remedy, but if you have a termite warranty in place, the pest control company will take care of it, usually at no additional charge. It's important that you read your warranty, though, to make sure that you understand your coverage terms. If you like this video and want to learn about more creepy crawlers, be sure to watch my video on snakes in Georgia. Georgia's so beautiful, even the snakes love it here. I'll share my 5 tips of how you can avoid snakes and hopefully live snake-free altogether, so you can check it out right up there. There are a number of conditions that can encourage termites to reside in your home, which is exactly what you want to avoid. Over the next few tips, I'm going to walk you through how to get rid of those conditions, which will reduce your risk of an infestation. Number 3, eliminate sources of food and moisture. Termites eat constantly. Searching for food is what brings them to your house, and finding food is what keeps them there. You can keep termites away by eliminating sources of food for them. Unfortunately, this will not be easy because termites eat wood and your home is made of wood. But what you can do is remove sources of wood from around your property to create a buffer zone. Keep firewood, newspaper, scrap wood, and any old branches away from your house. You can make sure that any wood near or in your house is treated too. Besides food, termites need water. In fact, they need a lot of it since they have hard exoskeletons that don't retain water. Termites will look for environments that are humid or that have steady sources of water. You can make your home less attractive to termites by getting rid of excess water. Make sure you have no plumbing leaks and check the ventilation in areas like your crawl space and attic to ensure that spaces are not humid. Number 4, remove shrubbery. Shrubs and other plant life may not be a source of food for termites, but they can give termites a way to access your home more easily. You don't have to make your landscape devoid of greenery, but you should take care to trim bushes and other plants that are close to your home. No branches should be touching your house. Number 5, stack firewood away from your home. Firewood is the treasure termites are foraging to find. Keep your firewood 10 feet or more away from your home. If your home has a crawl space, don't assume you don't have any scrap wood under your home. Go take a look. Builders and subcontractors are notorious for leaving scrap wood under the home. Number 6, routinely inspect flashing. Inspect the flashing around your windows and doors. In fact, you'll need to make it a regular practice to inspect these areas. Ineffective flashing allows rain and moisture to seep in behind the window and door frames, and termites are attracted to moist wood. Number 7, seal access points. Termites will look for any entry point into your home. Even if you think that you're protected because your home has a concrete slab, termites can still get in through cracks in the foundation. Termites will also enter through cracks in your mortar, vents, cracks in your window and door seals, and more. Inspect the exterior of your house carefully and seal up any cracks that you find. Be thorough in your inspection since any crack you leave behind can leave an entrance for termites. Number 9, install pea gravel. Install pea gravel around the foundation of your home. This suggestion is only for those really serious about preventing termites. Install 8 to 10 inches of pea gravel next to the foundation of your home to keep your mulch from touching your home's foundation. Termites have a terrible time tunneling through pea gravel. Your home will say thank you. Number 10, use borate on wood before priming or painting. Borate is a non-toxic salt that combats a host of house invaders and is one of the most popular termite repellents. You can spray borate on wood prior to priming and painting. It soaks into the wood and essentially prevents termites from attacking and nibbling on it. Once this termite spray has dried, you can prime and paint it just as normal. This borate spray is strong enough to repel termites for decades. Put these measures in place to give your home maximum protection against termites. You'll save a lot of money over time, and you'll give your home a long and healthy life. Plus, you'll sleep soundly knowing that your house is not crawling with critters. Now, just for laughs, I've got a few termite puns for you to enjoy. What do termites put on their toast? Door jam. It's so stupid, it's funny. A termite walks into a bar and says, "Is your bartender here?" Get it? I have to admit, I didn't get this one at first. Is your bartender here? Or said another way, is the bar here tender? What's a termite to do when it gets bored? Oh, you know, anything to break up the mahogany. Oh, okay. I just thought this would be funny for you to enjoy. I hope they brought you laughs. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we'll see you again soon.